Hey, welcome to the channel. Hey, if y'all rock with Dolph Land, I want y'all to throw them PREs in the comment section. I want y'all to throw them dolphins in the chat. Hey man, I want y'all to real live look at what's really going on, and we just got some real good information about 901 Trigga Trey and the connection and the ties that he had with Makedas, Young Dolph. Hey, subscribe to the channel.
Look, we found out it's 901 Trigga Trey and the dude with the dreads inside the Family Dollar. And when they walk out the front door of Family Dollar, that witness, Kiosha, she driving, blocking the view so people don't see them. But she got them on camera, and you could see is 901 ducking and the dreadhead dude ducking the cameras. So I'm gonna clear that up, and then let's get to this video. Boom. In the Kiosha witnesses video where she in the Infinity and she driving across the Family Dollar store, the same time the dude with the dreads hops out the stove, out the front door, and was walking. He's ducking his head right as she's driving by that front door. So the reason why she's even driving like that is because she's supposed to hide the dreadhead dude while they walk to that expedition, the Ford expedition that's parked on the side of Family Dollar right there.
and and this is sad, you guys. Like, I rock with Dolph so hard to the point where when I found this information out after I was doing my research, I wanted to make sure wasn't nothing cap. I wanted to make sure everything that I put out here, man, would be the actual facts on what's going on. And Moneybagg, yo, he's kind of like he feeling some type of way about this because his name was brought up and 901 Trigga Trey was the only one questioned.
So she's driving so that they could walk, and her car is blocking the view of the people. But they messed up because she's recording. We can see him ducking her car, her video, He could see that she's filming and had a phone up, and he ducked the phone. He turned his head so quick. He turned his head because he didn't want to be on camera because he knows he's a part of this whole mess. You feel me? So while they're supposed to walk to that truck, she's blocking them. And we already seen what dude looked like too, because there's pictures of inside the store, inside Family Dollar. It's pictures that came out, and they with the security guard that worked for Family Dollar. There's some, yeah, and 901 Trigga Trey is inside Family Dollar, and somebody had taken a picture. Somebody put their phone out and must have went live or recorded, and somebody got the still frame of where
And
you can
this
see now.
why the people, like, by them getting the steel frame of 901 Trigga Trey, this is why the people say that we knew he was involved from the beginning. We knew that he had something to do with this from the beginning, man, because the white expedition, it was connected to 901 Trigga Trey.
901 Trigga Trey face, and he got dreads on and everything like that. So that's who one of the people is that walked out that side door, that back door. That's one of the people that they need to get next. And it should be more than, they probably gonna do a 50K reward, 100K reward. It's supposed to have been a 500K reward that Dolph wife put out initially. First thing that came out was that she was gonna put out 500K, right? And they they must be totaling that up or something. But it's the it's the boys who's offering the reward money. It's not Dolph wife. Dolph wife reward is in the streets. Is to not bring him in and let him go and be in court and be in in the cell where you can't just walk up on him. You gonna have somebody. can't just be like get back. If he in the cell, you're gonna have to end up in the cell with him to get back. So I don't know. I think Dolph wife reward money is for the bigger, cutting the head off the snake type thing. But basically though, it's crazy because now they could come out and basically question that person, right? And figure out like, why was you even there? Why ain't you buying nothing? You walked out of Family Dollar without purchasing anything, and they could see that it's no footage. There's no footage of him coming in the store before the whole rounds went off and everything. It'd be a different story if he was already in the store when all that whole situation went off, but that's not what the footage gonna show. And if they could say that the dude is Justin Johnson, then why ain't they show that video? How could they tell us to look for this person, but they ain't giving us any kind of proof by putting out the footage saying whoever it is the one that caused everything to happen? So that's why I don't believe that it's Justin Johnson who popped Dolph. The person who popped Dolph is still out. And it make no sense. They can't say he popped him and this is the person and everything to look for and he did it, and they're not showing the people no evidence of that. The only thing we got to see from the boys is just that still picture of a dude with the Drake and they pointing everything down, and it's not showing them with a flash on the end of it, on the end of the muzzle. It doesn't show none of that stuff. So I don't know. They're just trying to convince us that it's the Justin dude that did it all, I guess. And they're not talking about no getaway driver. They're not talking about nothing like that. So it just don't make sense. They can't just say it was a one man show and they got two people in the picture, and there's two other people running out the back door, and then now we got video of them ducking the cameras and everything like that. Ain't bought nothing inside that store. Ain't buy no groceries, no items or anything. So they need to show us that footage of that front if they gonna tell us to go look for this dude. Cause I mean, that's just how common sense logic works. Like, you got to show us, like, how do we know it's that guy? Like, what, they could just be making up. I'm not saying that it's not him, but they could be making up anything and anybody, right? And just to fit some sort of description, they could just be making it up and just saying, yeah, it's him, because they're not showing us how it is him. They ain't zoom in and show the tattoo he had. They ain't say, oh, this is how we found out or nothing like that. They didn't say nothing related to um, how they got him tied up into it. So it make no sense, other than the fingerprints in the car. Well, what about the other dude's fingerprints? It's two people. It's two people there. Where's the shell casings? How come y'all didn't? Yeah, exactly. Where's the shell casings and everything like that?
They didn't want to show nothing that was really valuable to what was going on with the young Dolph. And this is why we all sit back and we wonder, like, why haven't they released the footage? They released the still shots, but where's the footage? And a lot of people know that that would literally solve everything what's going on, because we know that 901 Trigga Trey literally played a big role in everything that went on. So I want you guys to really pay attention to this, man, and take heed to this, and open y'all eyes and understand the fact that this is a revolving door, man. Hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel for more breaking updates. You know it's things coming out every day.